no cell signal. 40 miles from the nearest road. This $300 device was the only reason I got home. I ordered 35 camping products from Amazon. Some of these are flat-out genius, the kind of gear you didn't know existed until you're sitting next to a dead campfire at midnight wishing you had it. A few of them? Complete waste of money. And number 10, changes every car camping trip you'll ever take. I'm going through all 35. Stay with me. The last 5 alone are worth your time. Product 1. 2-burner folding. Propane stove with griddle. Let's start with the setup every base camp needs. This 2-burner propane stove folds completely flat for transport, then opens into a full cooking station with both grill grates and a flat griddle surface. You're talking eggs in the morning, burgers at night, real food, not trail mix. Wind guards are built in on 3 sides. At this price point, it's the most practical camp kitchen starter you'll find. Link is number 1 in the description. Product 2. 40-watt mini solar panel. Now here's where it gets interesting. This compact solar panel folds down to roughly the size of a hardback book. 40 watts of output, enough to keep your phone charged, power a small fan, or top off a battery bank throughout the day. Lightweight, durable, and it works in partial shade better than most panels in this size class. If you've ever watched your phone die at camp with no options, this one ends that problem permanently. Product 3. Ultralight collapsible camping chair. This chair has become almost legendary in backpacking circles, and for good reason. It weighs under 2 pounds, sets up in seconds, and holds adults up to 320 pounds without any flex. The design is a classic for a reason. Low center of gravity, breathable mesh, packable to the size of a water bottle. If you're done hauling heavy folding chairs and want something you'll actually carry to the site, this is it. Product 4. Insulated outdoor carrying case. Underrated. This carrying case is designed specifically for outdoor cooking gear, but what makes it stand out is the insulated interior. Keeps your cookware clean, your surfaces protected, and doubles as additional cold storage in a pinch. Rugged exterior handles real trail conditions. Small detail, but it's the kind of product that makes your whole setup look intentional. Product 5. Self-inflating sleeping pad. Alright, stop for a second. I've tested probably a dozen sleeping pads over the years, and the self-inflating category has a huge quality range. This one from Thermarest is the real deal. Open the valve, and it inflates on its own in about 4 minutes. Closed-cell foam core means it doesn't lose insulation value when compressed. Our value is rated for 3-season use. I've seen campers dismiss sleeping pads as an afterthought and then not sleep for 2 nights. Don't be that person. This one solves the problem completely. Product 6. Heavy-duty BMX cooler. This cooler has a reputation, and it earns it. The BMX series is built with commercial-grade insulation that holds ice for up to 5 days in real conditions, not lab conditions. Roto-molded shell, rubber latches, UV-resistant exterior. It's heavier than a soft cooler. But if you're car camping or heading to a fishing site, you want cold food on day 4. That's what this delivers. Multiple sizes available. Link in the description covers the full lineup. Product 7. Self-inflating foam mat. Second sleeping pad in the list for a reason. This one targets a different use case. Where the Thermarest is built for backpacking weight limits, This foam mat is for car camping and longer trips where comfort outranks pack size. Thicker profile, softer surface, still self-inflates. If you've got back issues and you're spending more than one night on the ground, this is the one to look at. It's also priced significantly lower. Product 8. Dome Camping Tent with Rainfly. Coleman has been making this tent for decades, and the Sun Dome is still one of the most recommended entry-level tents on the market. Not because it's flashy, but because it works. Sets up fast, even solo. The Rainfly covers the full tent body, not just the top. Ventilation is solid enough that you won't cook in summer heat. If you're outfitting a family or buying your first quality tent, this is a reliable starting point at a price that won't hurt. Product 9. Hammock Camping Chair with Adjustable Backrest. This one gets attention at every campsite. It hangs like a hammock, but sits like a chair. Adjustable backrest, wide seat, incredibly stable on uneven ground. Made for people who want to relax after the hike, not spend 20 minutes trying to get comfortable in a basic folding chair. Works on any campsite with 2 trees. Easy to pack. I've seen grown men fall asleep in this thing within 10 minutes of sitting down. Product 10. Handheld Satellite Communicator. Product 10. And I want you to pay attention here. This Garmin satellite communicator works without cell service, without Wi-Fi, without anything except clear sky. You can send and receive text messages anywhere on the planet, trigger an SOS signal that reaches emergency services worldwide, and track your route in real time, all from a device that fits in your shirt pocket. I mentioned this in the cold open. Here's why. Every year, people get into real trouble in the backcountry because their phone had no signal, and nobody knew where they were. This device costs about $300 plus a monthly subscription. It has directly saved lives. If you do any serious camping, solo trips, remote hiking, anything off the grid, this isn't optional gear. It's the most important thing on this list. Link is number 10 in the description. I'm not exaggerating its importance. Product 11. Pour Over Camp Coffee Maker Set. If you're the person at camp who needs real coffee before you're a functional human being, this set handles it. 16-ounce capacity, foldable pour spout, comes with a reusable filter. Works on any camp stove, any fire. Takes 3 minutes. The difference between a good morning and a bad morning at camp is often this simple. Product 12. SUV Air Mattress with Pump and Pillows. Okay, this one changes the game for car campers. This air mattress is engineered specifically for the cargo area of SUVs and trucks. It fills the wheel well gaps, comes with 2 pillows, an electric pump, and the surface is double-sided flocked so it doesn't slide. You are sleeping in your car at hotel bed comfort. No tent setup, no ground contact, no cold air underneath you. For anyone who does weekend road trips, national park visits, or just wants the flexibility of sleeping in the vehicle, this is one of the better purchases you'll make this year. Product 13. Camping Fan with LED Lantern Combo. 2 problems solved in one product. The fan runs long enough on a charge to get you through a full night in a tent, and the LED lantern mode is bright enough to light a table for dinner. Compact, hangs from a tent hook, and the battery life is genuinely good. If you camp in summer heat and you're tired of choosing between light and airflow, this ends the debate. Product 14. Rechargeable Electric Camping Shower. Hot showers at camp used to require a serious setup. This portable shower unit includes a water jug, an electric pump, and a shower head. Charge it before you leave, and it heats and pressurizes water on demand. No propane, no complicated rigging. If you're camping more than 2 nights, this is the product that keeps everyone on speaking terms. Product 15. Soft Cooler Backpack. Hydro Flask makes some of the best insulated products on the market, and this backpack cooler carries that reputation. 20-liter capacity, keeps ice for up to 24 hours, completely leak-proof lining. You can hike to your campsite with cold food and drinks still cold when you arrive. The shoulder straps are actual hiking straps, not an afterthought. Day hikers and weekend campers both get a lot of use out of this. Product 16. Multi-sync Bluetooth speaker with lights. Camp atmosphere matters. This speaker is built specifically for outdoor use, weatherproof, runs on a long-lasting charge, and the light feature syncs with the music for evening ambiance that's actually impressive. Multiple units can sync together if you're camping in a group. Sound quality punches above its price range. Solid gift option. Solid personal buy. Product 17. Integrated Canister Stove System. Where the 2-burner stove is for base camp cooking, this fire maple system is for serious backpackers who need to shave weight without sacrificing function. It's an all-in-one cooking system: pot, lid, stove, and windscreen that nests together and weighs almost nothing. Boils water faster than most stoves in this class. If you're carrying your kitchen on your back, this is the setup. Product 18. 400 Lumen Rechargeable Headlamp. Black Diamond makes headlamps that professionals trust. Search and rescue, mountaineers, backcountry guides. This one is 400 lumens, rechargeable via USB-C, dimmable, and has a red light mode for preserving night vision. The beam distance is legitimate. If you've been using a cheap headlamp and wondering why you can barely see the trail, this is the upgrade that makes an immediate difference. Product 19. Gravity Water Filter System. LifeStraw has built a reputation for making water filtration that actually works in the field. This gravity system filters up to 4 liters at a time. No pumping, no waiting by a stream. Hang it from a branch and it does the work. It removes bacteria, parasites, and microplastics down to 0.2 microns. The reason I'm emphasizing this one: water is the variable that can end a camping trip or end something worse. Whether you're caught in unexpected weather, ran short on supplies, or you're just smart about preparedness, having a reliable filtration system changes your risk profile completely. This one is trusted, it's proven, and the price is completely reasonable for what it does. Product 20. Canister Stove for windy conditions. The Soto Windmaster is a specialist tool. If you camp in exposed terrain, mountain ridgelines, coastal sites, open plains, standard stoves lose efficiency fast in wind. This one is engineered specifically to maintain flame stability in high wind conditions. The 4-flex pot support holds pots of different sizes securely. For anyone who camps where weather is unpredictable, this stove is worth knowing about. Product 21. Compact Waterproof Binoculars. 8x25 magnification, fully waterproof, weighs under half a pound. These binoculars are designed for people who want to watch wildlife without hauling full-size optics. Bird watching, scanning ridgelines, spotting distant campsites, clear glass, solid build, easy to use. A detail product, but one that adds real enjoyment to time outdoors. Product 22. Outdoor rocking chair. This is the chair you set up and don't leave for 3 hours. The GCI Comfort Pro Rocker has a stable rocking base that works on grass, gravel, and packed dirt without tipping. Padded armrests, wide seat, holds up to 250 pounds. If your idea of a perfect camp evening involves sitting still and watching the fire, this is the piece of furniture you've been missing. Product 23. Festival Blanket for Outdoors. The Nomadics blanket is built for people who want one multi-use layer for outdoor activities. It works as a picnic blanket, a camp blanket, a beach mat, or a ground cover. Fast-drying, machine-washable, sand-resistant, packs down small. Not glamorous, but deeply practical. The kind of product you bring on every trip and forget how you lived without it. Product 24. Waterproof ground mat. Rumpel makes gear with a strong focus on materials, and this ground mat reflects that. Waterproof on the bottom, soft on top, folds to a compact size. Perfect for picnic areas, tent vestibules, or anywhere you want a clean surface between you and wet ground. The build quality is noticeably higher than standard tarps or blankets. Product 25. Boot and shoe cleaning kit. Small product, real use. This cleaning kit is designed for the end of a trip when your boots look like you've been on a trail. Because you have. Works on leather, synthetic, and rubber. Stiff bristle brush removes caked mud without damaging material. If you take care of quality footwear, this is the tool that extends their life. Product 26. Folding 2-burner propane stove. Coleman's Fold & Go is the original portable camp stove, and it's still one of the best values in the category. Folds completely flat, lights with one click, and delivers consistent heat on both burners. If you want a reliable cooking platform at a straightforward price, this is the benchmark everything else gets compared to. Product 27. High-back collapsible camping chair. The Helinox Sunset is the chair people upgrade to after they've had the original for a while. The high back provides head and neck support that low-profile chairs can't match. Still ultralight, still collapsible to a small pack size, but noticeably more comfortable for extended sitting. If you sit by the fire for more than an hour at a time, the back support matters. Product 28. Portable LED tent lamp with hook. This is a $2 problem solved for under $20. The hook design lets it hang from a tent loop or a branch, and the LED output is bright enough to actually use, not just technically functional. Long battery life, lightweight, folds flat. Every tent needs at least one. Put 3 links in your cart. Product 29. 27-piece camp kitchen utensil set. This cookware kit covers everything you'd want for a full camp kitchen. Pots, pans, plates, utensils, a cutting board, and a carry bag. 27 pieces that organize into a compact package. If you're setting up a base camp for a family or a group, this eliminates the "what did we forget" problem. Build quality is solid for the price. Product 30. Multi-tool camping accessory. A well-made multi-tool is one of those products where you don't realize how often you need it until you have one. This one covers the standard functions: knife, pliers, screwdrivers, can opener, saw, in a pocket-sized form factor. The weight and build are both appropriate. Keep one in your camp bag and forget it's there until you need it. Product 31. Long battery rechargeable camp shower. If Product 14 was the standard camp shower, this is the extended version. The 6,000 mAh battery provides significantly longer operation, enough for multiple rinse sessions without recharging. If you're camping for a week or with multiple people, the extra battery capacity is worth the slight size difference. Product 32. Rechargeable air pump with Camp Light. This air pump handles inflatables, sleeping pads, air mattresses, pool floats, and doubles as a camp lantern when you're done. The 2600 Benulenturimaichi battery is enough for a full mattress inflation and still have light left over. Compact, smart design, and it solves two problems with one charge. Product 33. Camp cooking utensils with roasting sticks. This set leans toward the fun side of camp cooking. Rotating marshmallow sticks, grilling forks, camp utensils, all in one organized package. The telescoping roasting sticks are adult length, keeping hands away from actual flame. If you're camping with family or just want a proper fire cooking setup, this makes the experience what it should be. Product 34. Portable folding camping cot. For anyone who has spent a night on a sleeping pad wishing they were higher off the ground, this cot is the answer. Sets up without tools, holds adults at real capacity, and the elevated design means you're not absorbing ground cold through an inch of foam. If comfort is a priority and you're car camping, a cot changes the math on sleeping outdoors. Product 35. Camp Cookware Mess Kit. Last one, and I saved this for the end because it's the most complete beginner setup on the list. This NVMe mess kit includes everything you need to cook a full meal in the backcountry. Pots, pans, plates, cups, utensils, all nested together in a bag that weighs almost nothing. It's designed for backpackers and hikers who need to carry their kitchen. Compact enough for a day pack, capable enough for a week out. If you're just starting out with camping or you're setting up a kit for someone else, this is where I'd tell you to begin. Get the fundamentals right, then upgrade the individual pieces over time. This gives you all of them at once, at a price that doesn't sting. 35 products. Here's the short version. If I had to send someone into the backcountry with 5 items from this list, it would be the satellite communicator, the water filter, a headlamp, a reliable stove, and a sleeping pad that actually works. Everything else makes the experience better. Those 5 keep you safe. All 35 links are in the description, numbered to match this video. If you want to support the channel, use those links. It costs you nothing extra. Drop a comment and tell me, which of these do you already own, and which one surprised you the most? I read every single one. If this video saved you from a bad purchase, or pointed you toward a good one, a like takes 2 seconds and it helps this channel keep doing exactly this. Subscribe if you want more honest gear reviews. See you in the next one.